Perfect. All right. So you always test it on a scrap first. Let's test this side. And remember, you let it run out. Okay. That looks pretty good to me. So I'm going to serge my sides. In order to serge these separately, I need to fold one of the sides back, okay? So you can do it with your fingers, or you can actually go to an iron and press it, okay? So I'm folding one side back, and I'm gonna serge this side first. Notice how I have my pocket in between the two of them? This one, it doesn't matter which side it gets serged to, but it'll get serged to one of the sides, okay? So I'm gonna start here. I'm going to slide. Let's pop that back up. Okay, gonna slide this under right here. And it might be a little hard to see, but there are little grooves, little tiny grooves on the presser foot of the serger. I'm going to line up this groove right here with like my fold, my seam line, okay? It doesn't matter really what you line up with. I could line up the screw. I could line up one of these. Just line up something so that it stays straight while you serge. Okay? So let's try it. Woo. I'm going to go and I'm going to kind of use my other hand to hold this out of the way, but I'll try to do it low so you can still see. Here we go. Okay. Notice how at the end, this is no longer sewn together, right? Because you only sewed starting at this line. Just keep it folded in line with how the other stuff was and keep lining up the line that you chose. All right, I run that out and I'm cutting upside down. Here we go. Come on, there we go. All right, so that's one side. Back this up. That's one side. Now I have to do the other side. So I'm going to flip it. And now this side I'm folding back. And the other side, oh, can't even see it. This side I'm folding back. And this side is the one I'm going to serge now. Okay. So I'm going to do the other side really quick. And then I will turn the time over to you to try it. Okay. So I'm lining up my fold again with that same spot on the presser foot. Let's go for it. Okay. Trying to keep my hands out of the way so you can kind of see what's going on. Find the foot pedal. Here we go. And you do not have to serge this fast, especially if you're not comfortable with the serger yet. You can serge slower. I'm keeping two fingers here to kind of keep this out of the way while I serge. Oh, move forward. I'm gonna pull it a little bit from the back to help it get over that bump. If you get stuck like that, you can pull it from the back too. Ooh, keep moving. There we go. I'll show you what it looks like when that happens. And I caught the other tail in it, but that's okay. So, you remember those two spots that it got stuck? It'll make a really big nest right here, but it doesn't mean you have to unpick or redo it. It'll be fine. Okay. So now that I've serged both of those sides separately, it wants you to serge the bottom together. So you don't have to separate anything. You just line up the stitching line with that groove, and then you can just serge the whole thing together. It's important to do the long sides first, because if you serge these bottoms together first, then you can't separate it up top to serge separate. Okay, I'll just go along the bottom quick. Whoops, since we're taking the demo video. Boom. Trim off all my extra edges. Trim off the top. Okay, so now you have your bag all done. The two sides, you open, but then when it gets to the bottom, it's closed. Other side, you can open it. Okay?